That was Andrew on the phone. Good news. You wanted a piece of Roxmore? Well, it looks like my fears, pal, came through. For the last 2 days, electronic spirits that systematically uh, wrecking the vampire's credit, his bank accounts, and wait for it, his home security. Why, yes, that does mean that know where he sleeps during the day. And yes, you're quite welcome. This was a phone call from DMZ of the Glasswalkers. They are the most would say the most human tribe, and that would be true. There are the more truer fact is they are a urban tribe. They are a tribe of the cities, where the weaver entangles her webs. Originally, they were known as the Warders of Men. This holds testament to them being the more evolved. As humanity's progressed, so has the Glasswalkers. Starting from the Warders of Men to the City Warders, Iron Riders, and finally the Glasswalkers we know today. They are also one of the more wealthiest, next to probably the Shadow Lords and definitely the Silver Fangs. For they know how to cut, pretty much like any urban tribe, anybody who's Hamid, they know how to cut the red tape. One thing that the Glasswalkers always admired about humanity is their adaptability. While most tribes some stick to the old ways, some are trying to progress them little by little by little. The Glasswalkers pretty much adapted along with humanity and become just as ingenious about their tactics, just like the humans themselves. A lot of them focus on reclaiming urban areas for Gaia and hunting those who profit against human suffering. Most of the time it's vampires, maybe it's mages. Sometimes it's just mortal men themselves. One of their greatest deeds, or at least one of their greatest operations, I would more accurately say, is they're proficient in monkey wrenching. For their actual corporate rival is known as DNA. Some would probably say that DNA is probably nothing more as like the Human Genome Project, but there's a lot more going on to them than just let's figure out how far back your family line went. Their appearance is obviously human, from their fashion, subculture, hairstyle, and in their lupus, their fur often looks molted, but it also always looks dyed from the hair color products. Most of their kin are contacted virtually through the internet, or even just a simple phone call. Their lupus can and Garou are rare, but they are out there. Some would say the zoos. Some would say probably masquerading as guard dogs, but kind of hard to tell. Their totem is cockroach. An odd choice, probably alien, but it does fit them so. The cockroach has survived millions, if not billions, of years, and has become quite proficient at adaptation. I've heard rumors that some would some of them has allies with the Anasazi, the were spiders. I have I've only known one glasswalker personally, but hadn't had the opportunity to ask. But still, if you ever wonder the yellow eyes down the alleyway, or even in the city parks, just remember, there are wolves in the sheep's clothing. Until next time, we look at those whose talons run red.